Have you ever felt like you're in the fire? Like the heat is turned up so high you can't possibly survive? You're not alone, and there's an incredible story from thousands of years ago that has a powerful message for you today. It's a story about faith, courage, and a God who shows up in the most unexpected ways. Imagine this, a massive gleaming golden statue, 90 feet tall, standing proud in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon. The most powerful man in the world, King Nebuchadnezzar, has just issued a decree. When the music plays, and we're talking a full orchestra of horns, pipes, lyres, and all sorts of instruments, everyone, and I mean everyone, must bow down and worship this golden image. The penalty for refusal: being thrown into a blazing, fiery furnace. Most people complied. It's an easy choice, right? Bow down or burn. It's a matter of survival. But in the midst of this massive crowd, 3 young Hebrew men stood tall. Their names were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were men of principle, men of unwavering faith in their God. For them, bowing to an idol was not an option. It was a direct violation of their deepest convictions. Word quickly reached the king. Some of his officials, probably jealous of these 3 men's positions, tattled on them. "O king," they said, "there are certain Jews whom you have appointed over the affairs of the province of Babylon: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, pay no attention to you. They do not serve your gods or worship the golden image that you have set up." King Nebuchadnezzar was furious. He summoned the 3 men. He couldn't believe the audacity. He gave them one more chance. "Is it true?" he demanded. "If you are ready to fall down and worship the image when you hear the music, very well. But if you do not worship, you shall immediately be cast into a burning fiery furnace. And what God is there who can deliver you out of my hands?" This is the moment of truth. The pressure is immense. The king himself is threatening them. Their lives are on the line. What would you do? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego's response is one of the most powerful declarations of faith ever recorded. They looked the king in the eye and said, "O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter. If this be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of your hand, O king. But if not, be it known to you, O king, that we will not serve your gods or worship the golden image that you have set up." Think about that. They said our God is able to save us. But even if he doesn't, we still won't bow. Their faith wasn't transactional. It wasn't based on God doing what they wanted. Their commitment was to God himself, regardless of the outcome. The king was so enraged that his face distorted with fury. He ordered the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter than usual. It was so intensely hot that the flames leaped out and killed the very guards who were tasked with throwing the 3 men in. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, bound and fully clothed, were cast into the heart of the inferno. From a human perspective, this was a death sentence. There was no hope. But then something extraordinary happened. King Nebuchadnezzar leaped to his feet in amazement. He turned to his counselors and asked, "Did we not cast 3 men bound into the fire?" They replied, "True, O king." The king then exclaimed, "But I see 4 men unbound, walking in the midst of the fire, and they are not hurt. And the appearance of the 4th is like a son of the gods." The king, the very man who had condemned them, was now witnessing a miracle. He went to the door of the furnace and called out, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out and come here." And they did. They walked out of that furnace completely unharmed. The fire had no power over their bodies. Not a hair on their heads was singed. Their clothes weren't scorched, and there wasn't even the smell of smoke on them. All the king's high officials crowded around to see this impossible sight. What does this story mean for us today? So often, when we face our own fiery furnaces, whether it's a health crisis, a financial disaster, a broken relationship, or crippling anxiety, we pray for God to take the fire away. We pray for the problem to disappear, and sometimes he does. But this story shows us something even more profound. Sometimes God doesn't remove you from the fire. Instead, he gets into the fire with you. Nebuchadnezzar saw a 4th man in the furnace. God didn't just rescue them from a distance. He was present with them in their moment of greatest trial. He walked with them through the flames. This is the promise for you and me. When you feel like you're in the furnace, you are not alone. The same God who met Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the flames is with you. He is walking with you through your struggle, protecting you in ways you might not even see. Your trial might not be a 90-foot statue, but the pressure to compromise your beliefs, to give in to fear, is just as real. Their faith wasn't about avoiding the fire. It was about trusting the God who would be with them in it. And because of their courage, a pagan king ended up praising God. Your courage in your own furnace might be the very thing that shows someone else the reality and power of a God who walks with us through the fire. So whatever you're facing today, remember this story. You are not alone in the flames. Look for the 4th man. He is there. Thanks so much for watching. If this story encouraged you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that I hope will inspire your faith. See you next time.